The story unfolds in the heart of Edo Game Reserve, nestled in the wild landscapes of South Africa, where a baby elephant begins his day like any other, unaware that this day will shape his destiny. As the golden morning sun rises above the horizon, the elephant herd makes its way through the shimmering heat, slowly grazing across the dry earth in search of nourishment. The towering matriarch leads the way with silent authority, while the younger elephants playfully trail behind. Among them is the baby elephant, full of life and curiosity, his eyes wide with wonder. When they arrive at a natural watering hole hidden among the trees, the herd pauses to quench their thirst and rest their weary legs. For the baby elephant, this is the moment he's been waiting for. The cool water is more than just a source of hydration. It is a place of joy, a temporary escape from the relentless sun. He plunges into the pool with glee, splashing about, rolling in the water, and trumpeting in pure delight. But suddenly, joy turns into terror. While climbing out of the pool, his tiny legs slip on the slick, muddy bank. In an instant, he becomes trapped, his small frame sinking deeper into the thick, wet earth as he struggles to free himself. Panic sets in. The more he thrashes, the deeper he is pulled down. His desperate cries echo across the plain, but at first they go unnoticed. It is not until the herd begins to move on that they realize he is missing. The matriarch stops and turns her head, sensing something is wrong. When they look back and hear his cries, the entire herd rushes to his side. They gather around him, their large bodies forming a protective circle. Some of them try to pull him out using their trunks, but despite their strength, they cannot free him. They trumpet louder, calling out to the rest of the herd. One by one, more elephants arrive to help, but despite their desperate attempts, the mud holds on tight. The tension grows. The elephants cry out in distress, their sounds filled with pain and urgency. A short distance away, a group of tourists hear the cries, but at first they do not understand what is happening. It is only when a jeep from the reserve's patrol unit arrives that the gravity of the situation becomes clear. The elephants immediately become defensive, unsure whether these humans are friend or foe. Instinctively, they surround the baby elephant, shielding him from what they fear may be a threat. The rangers in the jeep try to approach, hoping to help, but the elephants refuse to move. Hours pass, and the standoff continues. Eventually, as the situation becomes more dire, the younger elephants are led away by a few elders for their own safety. The remaining adults, with heavy hearts and agonizing hesitation, make the heartbreaking decision to step back and leave the baby elephant behind. Unbeknownst to them, the people in the jeep are wildlife rangers, trained to respond to emergencies just like this. They spring into action, trying every method they can think of to free the calf. Time and again, they fail. The mud refuses to let go. But the rangers do not give up. After hours of exhausting effort, they find a way. By clearing out part of the bank and digging a path through the mud, they create an escape route. With a final push and one last surge of determination, the baby elephant finds solid footing and clambers to freedom. Though free at last, he is alone. The rangers gently restrain him to keep him from wandering into danger. He struggles at first, confused and afraid, but eventually calms down when offered water. His breathing slows, his eyes soften. He begins to trust. Then, as if called by an invisible thread of love, the elephants return. The earth trembles beneath their feet as they approach. The baby elephant lifts his head, sensing their presence. A moment later, the herd is upon him, trumpeting in uncontainable joy. The reunion is powerful and emotional. Trunks wrap around the baby, gentle rumbles pass between them, and the once trapped elephant is now safe in the arms of his family. From a distance, the rangers watch, their hearts full. They know they have witnessed something rare and extraordinary. This story is a testament to the unbreakable bonds that exist among elephants, their deep sense of family, loyalty, and love. It is also a reminder of the compassion and dedication shown by those who work tirelessly to protect wildlife. In the end, the baby elephant was not only rescued, but also returned to where he truly belongs, with his family. It is a touching story of love, courage, and the powerful connection that can exist between humans and animals. Dear friend, thank you for taking the time to experience this heartfelt journey. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel to support us in sharing more stories like this one.